Guys, Latifah here with FitBullyTV. Listen, let me be very clear. They want you to believe this is good. Now, I don't have any kids. I played sports. My grandfather had an enlarged heart. Food and nutrition became very important at a young age because of his health and his health concerns. What I want you to realize and think about is if you have kids, your kids could not survive off snackables or Oreos. You would not. If you're conscious and just have some basic education, you know for fact, eating Oreos, McDonald's, Wendy's, and anything fried is not conducive to your dog's health. And I'm doing this because I got a lot of messages this week. And some people said, hey, I've got some real concerns. And part of that concern was my vet said I'm doing things wrong and they don't trust me feeding my dog raw, but I've done it since he was a puppy, and they're creating conflict in my mind about what I am doing with my dog in my home. 9 out of 10 vets ain't fit, which means they ain't focused on health. They're focused on solving a problem, or even worse in some cases, being a part of the problem. Because we know for fact, you can't make me believe this is healthy. You just can't. You can't make me believe that chips and salsa are good for you. So I'm here yet again to simplify a process. Basic understanding. What's the building block of life? Protein. We can all agree, when you go look up protein, and the Latin word being protis, I believe, it means to build. We already know, if you look at me and the people around me, kind of built, right? Some of it's genetic, that's the truth. But if we didn't do nothing with it, the lie would be, we eat what we want, we don't. We log things, we're consciously aware of what we're ingesting, because we might have to run 2 or 3 miles. I'm literally moving 405 pounds of weight, and I did that last week, so I'm happy to share that in the shorts. I already posted on the page. You don't do that eating McDonald's, and there are people who have, but even when you go look at C.T. Fletcher's story and him saying he ate all those cheeseburgers, that heart problem now. And this is not a dig at C.T. God bless the man. He's one of my favorite people in the fitness world, along with many others. But let me be very clear. He too learned the hard way that had we been concerned with health early on, it would have conserved, protected us later in life. And then every now and then you roll the dice and you still get fucked. Steve Jobs caught pancreatic cancer. They believe that pancreatic cancer is induced by increased eating of red meat. Here's the truth. He was a vegan. His daughter wrote in her book, Small Fry, she saw him eat an egg once. And that was that. When you're thinking about converting your dog from dog food to raw food, or even cooked food, remember, protein is the building block of life. And even when you vegetarians out there, the one thing y'all trying to add up is making sure you get enough protein. You say, hey, I gotta eat all these green vegetables, this broccoli and these chickpeas and this quinoa and all this other stuff to make sure you too get a complete source of protein. Because it's all about protein. Literally. Protein has 7 distinct functions in the body alone. This I know. I would tell you to go prove me wrong, but all you do is prove me right, and you might learn something about yourself, so feel free to Google. Investigate, and good luck. What we're gonna do is put a meal together and let you watch Tron eat, who did a great job for us today, man. Tron deserves probably one of the best meals I could have. Watching him engage today was like, wow. Tron is, look, he's never getting bread, so it ain't that kind of wow. But it's wow because I know what it's taken to get Tron from 0 to what you would consider 100 and still have work to do. But I tell you, if I was a proud dad moment, he's the kid that's like, we got one, guys. we thought it was him, but the beauty about it is Ego like a fullback, Tron like a quarterback, wide receiver. He's an all-around athlete, and he don't have an off switch. Now, if I had him overweight, he would have stopped. He would have been wore out. But I'll tell you one thing, that brother didn't give up at all today. And it was impressive, and it's hard to impress someone like me. But I go, wow, I don't think Tron let go once. He was swimming, biting, on a mission, he did it superb. So I'm proud of him, which then gets me excited which is why I stopped by the reptile store to make sure I got a couple rabbits for him today. I say, man, that meal. Look, the Bible says you don't work, you don't eat. That brother worked today. That brother worked today. So if we're looking at digestion, fiber, if we're looking at building, protein, if we're looking at energy, you can get it from protein, but fat. Protein, fiber, and fat. I've said it 1,000 times. I'm probably going to have to say it 1,000 more, and maybe the 1,001 time you'll get it. Do not do what we do without doing your research. And yet again, I'm sharing it on the book. Dr. Connor Brady feeding dogs. It's that simple, people. Hey, look, chapter 7, wheat gluten. You go down, what does it say? Ooh, look at all that highlighting stuff. And protein. Greek word proteus, meaning prime importance. As I said, even the vegans want to know how to complete a meal because they too need that protein in whatever form it looks like. And they need to make sure it's complete. What's complete mean it has all the essential amino acids. Humans have 9, dogs have 10 that you have to get from your foods because it is believed that there are at least 22 that our body makes up when it has the resources to do so. People, stay tuned. Take care of your dogs. That was my rant for tonight. Get this book. Feel free to get Forever Dog, aka Dr. Karen Becker. Don't overthink it. Don't let somebody talk you out of knowing better because you got to do better for your dogs. I get the messages about allergies. I get the messages about even behavior. And some of the behavioral things have been linked to gut problems. Think about that. A dog who's inflamed and frustrated, he reacts. Don't you get upset when you're hangry? Or if you're inflamed or you sick, you don't want nobody talking, you want to hear no loud noises? Imagine your dog being sick for the 7 to 8 years it's alive, all because you fed it poison. Take care of your dogs. Now we know Tron killed it today, so he gets his chub, 2 pounds of pure meat. iFeedRaw.com. Shout out to everybody who is using this chub. I get messages, I get included in Richard's tags, and shout out to my guy, the Berry. Now that's 2 pounds. This right here is, I think 2 pounds and 3/4. This is a whole polka dotted rabbit. All right, so let me make sure that you understand this too. Someone says, I saw someone say something about them not being, oh, this is a pretty rabbit. Bless his heart. He showed this, I don't know if it's a boy, let me see. I can't see, it's frozen still. What I will tell you is you actually want to curate your animals from some type of feed lot or feed farm. So mind you, nobody's going out to the wild just killing cows and showing them at your house. In this case, you get it from someone who's reputable, and sometimes they'll produce rabbits they don't like, but even more importantly, when it's a reptile thing, which we get our stuff from, they literally do what? They have a feeding process, so you know you're getting safe rabbits to feed reps, and in this case, our dogs. Tron, as you see, super focused. He's like, bruh, I deserve this. Tron killed it today, man. I tell you, man, I'm not often proud of any of the dogs. I'm always impressed when I see something I never thought I'd see. But he's gonna get this. We gotta keep his coat popping, like a good Chris Brown song. So he's getting his omega-3s to restore some of that fat. Even after all that we did today, he still had energy. So I'm upping, he's gonna get 3 pieces of fish. And then I wanna double up on a little bit of the bone. So I told you guys to feel free, my bad, buddy, to get you some hens, because that's where I would start. I usually start with the hens with everybody. You can get 3 of these for about $10 at the Asian store. Oh, man. And he's gonna get a whole hen. Now collectively, all this right here, I think this hen is even what? I forget how much it weighs, but it's about 1 pound. So we got 2 pounds and 3/4, whatever. We got 2 pound chub. We've got 1 pound here. So Tron's already up to 5 pounds of food, easy, just with the fish alone. I would give him the whole pack of what? Fish, but Tron, I like the way he performed today. Key word was perform. Some of y'all want a big old bulky dog. Tron swam and swam and swam. Then he walked a mile. He walked a mile there and a mile back. So he deserves this. That's about 6+ pounds of food. And he's finna terrorize it, guys. Listen, stay tuned, take care of your dogs. I repeat, as I said in the last video, is that a tear? Come look at this tear. Come get this tear. Come get this tear. Is that a tear coming out of his eye? Left side, left side, left side. Can you see that? That boy trying. He's so hungry, he crying. Hey, he crying. He's
That's a first.
I ain't never seen a dog cry. He got a left tear. He's like, brother, please, please, I need that food, buddy. Trying, you know you look. Them eye ducts is working. If you didn't know this, a dog has 3 eye ducts. Eat up, man. Eat up, my friend. You deserve it. He gonna crack that chicken about 2 seconds. And Tron gets active with food. I know some people are also dealing with aggressive things. People, you should be able to reach in your dog's bowl and your dog not be reactive. Even more importantly, you should be able to touch him while he's chewing on his stuff. And I'm not trying to chastise him. I want him to enjoy this. He deserves it. That was a whole Cornish hen gone in about 2 seconds. You seen that? He get to eat his fish.
I didn't get to see it. That was crazy.
Exactly. You didn't even get to see it from where you said it. It was one and done. Then he's gonna get to a little bit of the chub. Again, shout out to ifeedraw.com, our guy at the Foundation Raw. FitBully24 for those that need a discount. If you don't remember, I told him he ain't got to give nobody a discount because good business is good business and good products are good products. It has definitely helped our dogs. I cannot have Tron overweight going into the summer. I've got more things that I think he can do, and it's our job to keep pushing him, man. And it's gonna get to about $1.05 at some point in the summer. But this has got his fiber, this has got his fat, this protein's gonna build them, and collectively all in there are gonna work together. I would encourage you to always use 2 proteins in each one of your meals if you can, so that you can maximize amino absorption, and even more importantly, make sure the dog's getting all that it needs. 1 protein's actually never good, if you think about it. This is the best part. And Tron loves a good rabbit, man. Go ahead, finish your chub up, buddy. And this is the most exciting part of my day, man. I mean, normally I don't get to do the stuff we've been doing, and that's go out and work with the dogs. Better Best Dog has been doing that. But a day like this, I'm glad I was there to see everything. I'm glad that I got a chance to come back and put his meal together, do a little light reading, and prepare for tonight's feeding time. Because this brother killed it. So he's drinking blood. Is that going to make him evil? Raw food does not make your dog evil, hostile, hateful, or aggressive. If you have an aggressive dog, that's normally genetic or the lack of care. Especially if you are already investing in aggressive breeds. Now, I love this because the dogs think, hey, you know at Raw Feed in Miami, they actually sell rabbit heads. So you're watching magic. See that lip come up right there? That's what you call a juicy lip. That lip is like, oh boy, we're going to make love to this rabbit. I'm going to enjoy every last bite. It looks like cotton candy kind of, but it's not. And you know the irony is, people, let me talk about pricing. We get that rabbit for about $6 a pound. And $6 a pound is about 2 pounds. Paying about $12 a rabbit. When it comes skinned and still with the organs, it's $12 a pound. So that doggone rabbit I get from Wild Fork be $30 plus for 1 doggone rabbit. So this is actually cheaper when everything's on the rabbit. So I enjoy going to the reptile store where I get them, and of course watching the dog enjoy itself. So stay tuned, people. Take care of your dogs. I would show you more on how you try maximizing this poor rabbit. But he, again, now I'm about to put him up so we can get ego going and continue to allow him to be great. Don't overthink it, people. Protein, fiber, fat. It's that simple. Take care of your dogs. There you go, man.
I forgot to move this.
Yeah, no, you doing a good job on that other thing, though.
Yeah, man, I make sure I got that. Get a little of this, and I'll cut it here in a second. Good boy, Tron. I'll give him 60 seconds of this.
And then just literally go live on that's the part of YouTube.
Not Instagram.
Yeah, not
Not TikTok. It's either Twitch or fucking whatchamacallit. And the Twitch, yeah, we either got to be in the IRL, in real life, or the Just Chat. Just Chat, I think, should be those times when we're maybe like shooting content and we're talking about, like, you know, again, that when we're all, even last night when we're all just sitting there talking, chatting.
You know, we just got to stay on it, bro. For me, it's just a habit. The first part is, I told you, remember, get in the habit of doing things. So the habit is the hard part. It's like, yo, can I go live right now for 15 minutes? And it's just 15, 20-minute lives that like get you into the habit of staying at. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, well, this dude's on now. He's on now. Watch this work. The habit. You're creating a habit before it becomes habitual. Then after it becomes habitual, then you're like, how many problems can I solve?
We can Twitch all the podcasts.
Oh, facts. In real time.
In real time.
Everything, bro. Everything can be twisted.
All the shit y'all got.
Twitch
It's like
him just sitting here.
three
I'm all just gonna sit on the stoop
recordings.
tonight, y'all. Y'all watch
I'm over
just
here
hang out,
recording.
just drink some whiskey.
I'm damn near about to bring the general bottle out. Man.
No,
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm telling you, nobody.
The one that you have, don't do that. I wouldn't even do that.
Do me a favor, type in feeding time on this, please.
Which one is this? YouTube?
Damn, you got that motherfucker, boy.
You be eating, boy.